Everybody on this earth should be allowed to have access to healthy food. It shouldn't be just a set of people be able to just go buy whatever they want and everybody else suffer. No, it shouldn't be that way.
Hi all, and welcome to our Food Security Gap project by Kristen Joy, myself, Stevana Burks, and Kelly James. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, food security exists when all people at all times have physical, social, and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food which meets their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life. Household food security is the application of this concept to the family level, with individuals within households as the focus of concern. To tailor this definition, the food security gap are working class individuals whose income exceeds the qualifying requirements of SNAP, food assistance benefits that have a hard time accessing affordable and healthy food. Within this gap, women are impoverished and marginalized, have been taking on greater burdens, continues to be the invisible food producers of the world. In all, women are likely to fall in the food security gap due to social, cultural, structural, high expectations and responsibilities women have been subdued to for centuries. That said, there is a need for further research in this area, which Seattle's Got Green's Food Access Team has conducted.
We partnered with community organizing group Got Green and specifically with their women-led food access team to design and implement our Food Security Gap project. The Food Access Team is a grassroots committee made up of women who have experienced food insecurity themselves. The team's made up of women who are committed to creating change in their own communities and have a pretty decent track record of taking on politicians and corporations to tackle issues of food access and racial justice. Check out this clip from a 2013 video the team made that helped them win our state's first Fresh Bucks matching program at local farmers markets.
We are the women from the Green Food Access Team. We'd like to thank you for putting Fresh Bucks in the supplemental budget this year. But we are asking that you put Fresh Bucks in the city budget every year. Fresh Bucks promotes healthy eating. Fresh Bucks brings families together. Fresh Bucks gives us more carrots and celery. But we are asking that you put Fresh Bucks in the city budget every year.
Because the Fresh Bucks program may only be accessed by families who receive SNAP food benefits, commonly called food stamps, the team decided to spend 2016 and 17 shining a spotlight on families who cannot access this program. And so we partnered with the Women of Got Green to design and implement an electronic survey of families in the food security gap. Working class families who make too much to qualify for food stamps but still struggle to afford healthy, nutritious food. Our shared goals were to learn more about the experiences, struggles, and realities faced by these families, but more importantly, to hear what solutions they believe would work for them. And so in this way, our survey results will help the food access team frame their next advocacy campaign. Let's only hope that it's as successful as their FreshBucks win.
So for our survey results, we first made a form for Got Green to gather the contact information for anyone who might be interested in taking our survey. And you can look at that form here. Pretty basic. Once it loads, just kind of getting people's contact information and what community they belong to. Then after that, we designed a survey for Got Green to distribute, and we had 55 people take our survey, and 22 of them who identified being in the food security gap. You can look at our survey here. We use SurveyMonkey. You have to click yes to the first question to review the rest of the questions. And some of the highlights of our survey, majority of people made too much money from one or more jobs to qualify for any food assistance, and majority had less than $425 for their monthly food budget for their families. Most of the respondents thought that receiving free produce box or using the FreshBucks program would really help their families close the food security gap. For those of you who aren't aware of what the FreshBucks program is, basically you would get $10 on your food stamp or EBT card and receive $20 worth of fresh produce, either at a grocery store or at a farmer's market. And 30-40% of people said they would eat at work or with relatives or visit the food bank as a way to help fill the food security gap, but overwhelmingly 98% of them said that these strategies are not helping them completely fill the food security gap. There you can see some of our charts and graphs that included. So this shows that 60% of people were eligible for some food assistance, but it's not enough for them to completely fill all their needs. And 35% of people were ineligible for any type of food assistance, but they still didn't make enough money to have a living wage. And also included some demographics. Our survey takers who were in the food gap were overwhelmingly female, and a little over half were Caucasian, the rest were people of color. And then you can see a spreadsheet here if you want to look at our entire spreadsheet. There's a link to it there. Broken down into different sections of analysis for our questions, as well as some of our raw data there. And I also included some of the survey responses to the question, what do you want other people to know about what it's like to live in the food security gap? I thought this would be a really nice way to kind of give a picture of who these people are who are not having enough money to feed their families. A lot of working adults.
As Got Green looks ahead to 2017, they first aimed to help pass a sugary drink tax in the city of Seattle. If successful, this tax could raise millions of new dollars for healthy eating and food security solutions. Got Green then will fight like heck to ensure that proceeds from the tax benefit families in the food security gap. Who knows, maybe they'll produce a new video. Our survey has already helped the food access team identify which healthy, affordable food solutions are favored by families in the food gap themselves. Two solutions that rose to the top are: number one, extend the FreshBucks matching program to Seattle families in the food security gap and add grocery stores as additional sites where they can use matching dollars to buy more fresh produce. And number two, have our city partner with local family farms to offer free or affordable seasonal food boxes to families in the gap. Finally, in the coming month, members of the project team will help Got Green administer the survey to dozens more women and families, conducting it face-to-face on mobile devices. We have committed to analyze their final results in hopes that our work can lead to positive social change for all families.